Hello, 1 minute. Oh, turn this up. Well. Dubstepper today. You guys are doing well? Hello. Hello. You guys hear me? You guys hear me? Hope you guys can. Today we're going to be doing some fun stuff. Let me go. Come on, Linda. Come on, come on. There we go. You guys are doing well. Sweet. Please make drum and bass today. I am doing good. Just had a dinner, so I'm feeling big. Alright, let me check. Oh, that's the background music. Never mind. Oops. Coolio. Hello. I'm not fully charged up yet. I hope you guys are doing well. Hello, Specs. Hello, Vito. Alpha Being, Storm, Alistair, Dog. Hope you guys are doing well. I gotta get something set up real quick, and we'll get started. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. All right, seems like everything is working. Bum, bum, bum. Put this on. So, hello everyone. How are we doing today? Test, test. Hello, Martin. Doing great. Let me load up the video. Put down the quality a little bit here. Want to have more people joining in a minute, probably. Full screen. Actually, let me quickly just send the YouTube link to the Discord to let everyone know. Bum, bum. Let me quickly fix something. Storm, please continue that melodic mid-tempo from an old live stream. We can definitely do that. Hello, Fuller. Hope you're doing well. But today, I wanted to go ahead and check something else out. Also, you guys should have told me last stream that the audio was messed up. I was obviously starting to use the new headphones, and therefore I was using the Sound ID reference program and the VST plugin. And the issue is that you guys could literally hear what that program was doing, but you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to hear what like EQ curve it's doing to the audio. So now I have it routed differently, and you guys are getting the clean audio that you should be getting, and I'm getting the corrected audio. So let's try and just play the bass house thing that we did from the last live stream, which should be right around here. Seems to work. Perfect. Works. Hope you guys are hearing the clean audio now. We should be getting the absolute clean audio. Let me double check. Yes. I was sounding really thin on the last live stream, so should be much better now. We also connect this bad boy. Sounds great. Sweet. Sweet. So, with that being said, what are we gonna do today? Today, I might just sneak peek you guys a little special thing that's coming to the Patreon exclusively, probably. Music Loud, yes, sorry about that. Next month. Me and a mod from my server, from the Discord server, are working on this currently, and he's done a lot of really great groundwork and piqued my interest to finally do a proper Nasco Ableton skin. Nasco Serum skin. Oops, not Ableton. I did one earlier, which was like Ableton themed, but it wasn't all that great. So we are currently working on that, and it's turning out pretty damn sick. We might show it off this stream. I'll figure out whether we want to do that or not, because we definitely don't want to spoil it. But it's turning out way too cool to not show it, to be honest. Dog, should we do it or not? Quickly show them what we've got going on. Yeah? Sweet. All right, cool. Let me go full screen on here. Let me go zoom in a little bit. So, you guys can expect a pretty cool looking serum skin coming out next month. And it's a bit different than the usual serum skins. Usually those are just Alt D and just some like PNG slapped on top of it. Some of them are a bit more complex. People do their own vector graphics and stuff, but with this one we wanted to do some mix of vector and 3D. So what we've come up with is, and before we do that, I also want to open up a different side, which is another plugin that we're going to be checking out today, and it's Quanta. It's Quanta 2, because there is a new plugin out by Audio Damage, which is, well, just that, which is Quanta 2. And let me check really quickly where it is. It's right here. We're going to be checking that out afterwards, but for now I want to show you guys this really cool serum skin that me and Dogo have been working on for quite a bit now. I'm going to go full screen, and I'm going to show you guys this really, really cool serum skin. So I'm going to go 200% on this, and we're going to switch the screen in 3, 2, 1. I believe it's Alt 2. Sweet. So this is the Nazgul Ableton skin, Nazgul Serum skin coming out next month, hopefully next month, sometime next month, once it's fully done. And as you can see, it has a similar color scheme to my Ableton skin that I use. I really like this kind of like darker grayish with a blue tint color to it. And what's really special about this skin is the individual knob colors that you get. So instead of all these different knobs being the same color, you actually get different colors for example, the filter section. You get a nice red color to kind of accompany with the filter section. You get white knobs for the noise section. You get dark ones for the subsection. And you get a bit of a silver one for the master. Of course, we haven't fully done the effects section yet, but that's also going to have some custom designs to them. And this serum skin is quite special because we are obviously not 100% done with it, and also the filter section is getting some blue modulator knobs. But what makes this really special is the actual 3D assets inside of this skin. So as you can see, these knobs are fully sprite animated 3D knobs, and they have proper shadows for them, proper ambient occlusion, and they're mixed in quite nicely. Now I have a 144 Hz screen, so these almost look like they have motion blur built into them, and they look really nice and smooth. And on top of that, you get these macros right here with their own custom LED design colors depending on where the macro is at. Because usually with macros, 0 doesn't necessarily mean that something is off. It could just mean it's something else. So we have this blue-red color scheme going on. Again, big shout out to Doug for basically building the foundation here, building the main colors. We had an initial skin that's at size 100, so we have to resize this to 100 and below. But obviously you guys can use the skin at 150 for now. But obviously it's not out yet, so you can't really use it anyways because we need to finish it. But yeah, you get these custom macro knobs as well. I'm going to make them a little bit brighter probably. And then on top of that, if you want to automate something or modulate something, we're going to update that to be the same system as these. So whenever you click on one of these, you can drag that and put it on top of anything else. And then on top of that, as you can see, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger as well. You can see we have custom UI for when something is being modulated. And the way I thought about this was, just like in a modular system, if you have a CV cable, so a control voltage cable, for example, in a modular system, you use those to modulate one thing with another thing. So that's what this cable input is kind of indicating. So when you click somewhere else, those just kind of get grayed out, and they just look like transparent cables just going in there. And it can look pretty cool after adding a couple of these. You get some pretty cool looking modulation happening here. On top of that, obviously the sound's pretty ass right now. You can see we still get the visible modulation happening. That was a bit difficult to set up. But yeah, this skin is gonna be quite crazy. I've checked out a bunch of other skins. I've been searching the internet for a bunch of other skins, and I feel like this is gonna be one of the main ones that I'm gonna be using once this is finished. Even just the knobs are so satisfying. I can't explain how satisfying the knobs here are. But yeah, on top of that, that's coming out next month, probably, if we can crunch it down, hopefully. But other than that, what's also coming, or what's already come, is a new update to Quanta, which is right over here. This is Quanta 2, which just came out, and it seems to do some things differently. It seems to do some things the same way it did before. And I want to see what this thing can do. Now, I already own Quanta. I own Quanta 1. So I have 144 Hz too. I want to feel it. Yeah, they feel really smooth. Because they have just full frames for the whole rotation. It's great. I love it. But yeah, also obviously the custom keyboard, which isn't fully done yet. But yeah, I want to check this out. I'm going to see if there is a demo for it, which there seems to be. So I'm going to maybe just download that first. And then I might just upgrade. Because as far as I know, if you own Quanta 1, you can upgrade to Quanta 2 for $60. So I think original Quanta was $100. I'm not entirely sure though. But I'm going to go ahead and download the demo right now. So I'm going to switch the screen real quick. Back to, oops. There we go. Let me download the demo real quick, because before I'm going to upgrade, obviously I want to check it out. So they even have an Ubuntu version. That's very rare from plugin developers to include Ubuntu. Oh, and just a clean VC3 plugin. Oh yeah, this is something that I need to talk about with you guys. Some of you might not realize this, but a lot of plugins are not going to be for VC2 anymore. Licensing for VC2 plugins has run out, so there's only VC3 from now on. So if you guys have VC3 versions of your VC2 plugins, I highly recommend you guys start using VC3, simply because that is a lot more future-proof. Also, 5step says a coupon code to save $45. Focusrite Epic Dub. Yeah, that on top, of course. If you end up liking this plugin just by watching the stream, obviously you can get it with a little bit of a discount. That was not on purpose. That discount just seems to exist while we're doing the stream. So let me go ahead and go back to Alt2. Let me go ahead and rescan the plugins. And Quanta 2 is down there. It's being finished. Let's go to plugins, VST3, audio damage, Quanta. So this is the initial Quanta that we've been using for a long time. And this is Quanta 2. Right here. Definitely looks a lot sleeker, a lot cleaner, I believe. I like Quanta 1 as well from its design. The design is quite simple as well. The blue I wasn't always a fan of, so I'm kind of a fan more of the dark skin here. I would say we actually try some base design with this, because I feel like even though we could obviously make paths with this, I also want to see if we can do some cool base design, since the LFOs have gotten, it seems, a little bit of an upgrade. Sweet. So the first thing we do is obviously drag in a sample. And I would say we drag in, let's try something melodic first. So we can, you know what we're going to do, drag in. Let's drag in, 1 second. This file explorer is a bit too big. Check. 135 BPM. I'm gonna drag in this song. So let me. Oh, you can even resize it from the top. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Let me drag this into Ableton first. So this is the thing that I want to drag in, which is a complete song, I guess. You guys can hear the audio? Can you guys hear the audio? Let me check if I can drag it in here. Ah, yes, it actually works. Perfect. Can you guys hear the audio? The tune quantize feature is awesome. You could sound very flumish in a few seconds. Yes, we hear. Perfect! That's the one other thing that I've been working on to make this all work. Well, I still hear the Soundedy version of this. Sweet. So I'm going to turn this off. And now in Quanta 2, we have this loaded in. Now, what we could do is, instead of just having the root node at C4, we can actually make Quanta 2 now detect the pitch, I believe. And this has already done this, which I don't think it did, because it's usually not C4. Might be because it's a whole song, so it's a bit difficult to know what the key is. I don't even remember what the key was. Let me check. Definitely minor. So let's do. Looks like D minor. Yeah, I think it's D minor. Okay. But we're just gonna put down C anyway, so how does it matter, right? At least we know. So this is Quanta. I just loaded in the song. Looks really clean. You get that classic granular sound right there. The the SoundCloud looking as waveform. So we have a VA oscillator 1 and we have a VIA oscillator 2. So these are literally just oscillators. But the interesting part about these oscillators is that you could technically use Quanta without even samples and just use the oscillators and do some interesting stuff there as well, as these will feed into the granular oscillator as well. But we're going to use the granular oscillator first. Here's our envelopes. So we can use... Getting some what was his name again? Mr. Bull vibes from this for some reason. So let's switch this over to a smooth envelope. We have noise. So we have the noise level here. That's interesting. I think that's new. I don't think the old one had noise. We have filters. So we have a normal filter here. Oh, that's an intuitive interface right here. Really clean. Perfect. We turn this off for now. We have effects. So this is, I think this is new to Quanta too. Mr. Ball. Yeah, Mr. Balls. We got we got chorus. We got delay. And we got reverb. So I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to have all of the workflow inside of the plugin so you don't have to go outside of it all that much. So this is just the typical granular sound that you get. These are the envelopes that you get. So also very simple. Very simple to use. These FEGs here. And then on top of that you get these two LFOs. So you get LFO 1, which has different shapes as well. You get a warping mode, which is pretty cool. So you could go, for example, with a triangle. Is a saw wave possible? I don't think a saw wave is possible. Maybe it is. We have a skew. Oh, there you go. That's the saw wave right there. Sweet. So you can use this to easily modulate, for example, the position, which I think is all possible now just by right-clicking it, and then we can add a source. So what we can do now, of course, as we did in original Quanta, is we can turn up the randomizer. And we get different positions there. Now we can also turn up the grains. And that's the sound that we like. So of course if the random is all the way down. That's cool. Can we finally type in the tune? Can we finally do this? Can we not do this yet? Still? Bro. We still can't type in the tune amount. They did a whole new update and then we can't type in the tune still. But we can turn on the random. And I know that there's a new feature now. So I know that there's a new feature which is this quantize mode. So what we can do is we can turn up the randomization of the tuning. Which sounds a bit ass at first. Let's add a utility. But what we can do now is we can use this quantize mode and it's going to only pitch to certain notes. And no, this is not pitch map. This is a completely different way of doing really cool melodic stuff out of it. So if we go with, let's go with D minor, which will be I think we could just have a... we can just have... Where's the note? Oh, Jesus, I think yeah, okay, there we go. So I'm gonna just hit fold. Nope, I'm gonna hit scale. And I'm gonna start from D. So C, D, so this is where we start. So we go straight to E, so that one's excluded. We go to F. We go to G. We go to A. Wait, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, H. Not B. C, D. Okay. And let's do... Okay, let's just do this. I think that's just gonna make it easier. There we go. Scale. So that one's turned on. Then we're gonna turn this one off. We're gonna have this one on. And this one is on. Wait. Yes. This one, and then one is off. Yes. Got it. Then one is on. Got it. One is off. Got it. One is 2 are on. Got it. One is off. Got it. And then this one. There we go. That looks to be correct. Apparently? Unless I'm tripping? I mean, it sounds a bit silly. Is that correct, though? Goo Goo Gaga. Yeah, it works well with single note samples, of course, yes. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take out some of the double notes here, so some of the semitone offset notes, because they're just going to sound silly. So let's take off this one and this one. Why does that remind me of polyrhythm? Let me do less randomization. We're getting somewhere. I think we should probably not have a whole song go through it. Let's go with a single like a single shot. Let's go to samples. Let's go. Those are all layered. Maybe like a simple layer. Let's go instruments. Sounds. Let's go, for example, with this. And that's just like a preset. Interesting. Let me grab image line Edison. Record this in here. So let's write down a D note. Let's just play that. Oops. That's already enough. Let's grab that. And let's drag it into Quanta. Let's see if it can recognize the note. And see, the read note now says D4. So it actually recognized the note. Perfect, that's exactly what we need. That sounds kind of cool. I'm sure if we like layered like a deep reason below it, it would sound amazing. Let's add like a simple reese. Let's go with D natural minor. No, this is a bit big. You can also add a unison mode. So here we can change the number of unison. That'll make everything a little bit louder. A little bit more chaotic. And I'm sure you could probably go to the filter here, maybe add a little bit of a... and then go to the effects and maybe just add a delay. Reverb. Let's set up the randomized position. Show you the amount of unison that's causing this. We can also, let's turn off the volume for the granular. We can add the level here. And I think that can also run through the granular oscillator. I'm not entirely sure on that though. I don't know if that's possible. Actually, I don't think it can. That would be cool if it were able to go through the quantizer as well. That would be pretty neat. How cool is that? And then this is without the randomization of the quantization. Just a clean note. Pretty boring. And then with the quantization, we can even do less notes. Wow. That is awesome. A goodbye, doggo. So now we can really just bring in any kind of melody. So instead of this, for example, we can bring in, let's bring in a different sound. Let's bring this one in. Let's record it with Edison. And I hope that's the right key. I don't know if it is. But it'll figure it out anyways, hopefully. So let's just drag this in. And it's saying D. Perfect. Oh, I think I dragged in silence. 1 second. And it's detecting it as D4. So I think what we should technically be able to do is we should be able to tune this, and it should still adhere by the quantization. So this is like an auto tune for the pitching in here. cool is that? Now, where we can really have a lot of fun is with the LFOs. So I was thinking we can make this into a big pad. But let's make it more Skrillexy. So what we could technically do is we could go ahead and right-click the level here and add an LFO modulation. So and then just turn that up. Go to modulation, LFO 1. Put the skew back up here. And turn on bipolar. Check this out. Maybe let's turn off the bipolar here, make it easier for us. And now, let's go ahead and put this to sync and turn the speed up. Skew it a little bit. How cool is that? And I think the quantization here really helps. Even just having the quantize on, and then okay, maybe having some of these knots off. And then adding a little bit of randomness. Ah, and that's where the demo ends. So yeah, I think that's pretty fun. Let's drag Quanta back in. Let's turn this off. And let's just go back with the whole song here. Let's start turning up the position randomness. And I was thinking the same thing here. What we could do is we could just directly put the LFO onto here. Just turn that up all the way. Turn the level down. Go to modulation. Pick the... Put it to sync. And why can we not hear it? Did I do something wrong? Is that too fast for it? Is it bugged? Oh wait, this needs to go up, this envelope here. I still can't hear anything though. Excuse me. Okay, let's turn up the grades here. Retrigger. That looks to be a bug. I think it's bugged. Unless I'm wrong. It sounds like it's a little bit bugged. See? I have this at 100. Okay, now it seems to be working. Do we have a global level? Ah, okay, we could just actually do this on the global level instead. So let's remove the automation here. What? Oh, okay, it's at the envelope back in there. And let's also add a LFO to the master output. So there we go, put that up. And it doesn't like that, it seems. I have to remove this. There we go. We got it. We got it working. That was that took a little bit too long. And now it stopped working. Wait. You just had it working. What is he doing, Quanta? Wait. Oh, wait. What? Maybe, okay, maybe we could do a bit simpler. Let's make it a little bit simpler. Let's just go to the envelope here. Yeah, just automate this level. Hopefully that works. There we go. Finally. Jesus Christ, took you forever. So we can do this. Maybe take out the low end because it's a bit messy. So let's go to filters, high pass. And then we could potentially just add our own low end. Oh, it's getting filled as well. Okay, never mind. No. Wait. Bro. Wait. This seems to be a bit buggy, right? Big demo things. Is it not happening with the demo, with the full thingy? But we could just have this here. That's kind of what I wanted to do. And then let's go over to the position, right click it, and let's add an LFO too. How cool is that? Skew it. Let's make it. Whoa! Let's add another photo to this as well. Whoa! Now, on top of that, let's turn on the quantize mode. It's not gonna work with chords and shit. Let's turn on the unison notes. Use the filter maybe as well. And then add the same LFO to it. Let's go here. Definitely extremely unique. Yeah, fine tune. Whoa. Now let's go to the modulation and put this to 1 bar. Let's do that. And now, let's do one of the things that I really like about Serum, which is the comp filters. resonance in here. Let's go back to Quanta and just pick a different spot. Let's write some quick drums to this. Oops. Oops. Let's add a kickstart to this. And set some final symbols to this. And now we can just play around with the position of this. We have the unison on, so maybe if we turn this up, we get even more. I'm sure you can also make these envelopes go by sync instead of time. So what we could do is we could take the position here and add, for example, an FEG2 and just move that a slight bit, Go to envelopes. Oops, move this back. And then here, what we do is we just add a point like this, and have this be, let's say, let's have this be like a bar, and then have this be a different bar. And let's make this also a bar, and then let's remove this, and we're not going to use any looping, I believe. Oh, well, this is going to be our loop point, right? So just like that. I'm going to add some processing to this. I'm just going to add a simple empower rack to this. I think, oh yeah, and then the demo expired. So yeah, I think we can do a lot of cool stuff with Quanta 2 here. From generative melodies to full-on drops. And the last thing that I wanted to try out is bass design, because I feel like with bass design, I feel like this and MorphEQ could probably go hand in hand quite well. I think we can get some crazy stuff out of that. So let's load up, let's delete Quanta 2 from here. Let's load up Quanta in here. Let's grab an empower rack as well. And just turn that up. And then what we're going to do... Oh, this is Quanta 1. Oops. Quanta 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to load up one of my bass patterns. So I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to load up this one. So I'm going to load that into Quanta. And I'm going to see what happens. Cool. So let's start modulating stuff here. Let's go position, add LFO 1. Put this to sync. Let's make this to more of a triangle thing. Skew. And let's do a second one on the position as well. LFO 2. Sync that. And let's do a triangle going up and down. And let's make that even slower. And then I think on top of that, we could actually have the grains quite low. And maybe change it to like a... Yeah, I think we're going to keep it at this one. Maybe instead of using LFO2 on here, let's use the LFO2 on the tune. So let's add LFO2 on here. And we can obviously always have the modulation be up quite a lot and then just go in here and turn on the level. Let's try a different bass loop. We can even change the grains potentially. Let's do LFO2. Go to a different bass sound here. I think what we're going to make all of this make sense is with something like Morphiq and just some simple LFO tour. So let's make this go. And the way we're going to do this is quite simple. It's going to use LFO tool for the volume. And then we're going to use mmorph with an envelope follower. And hopefully they implement something inside of... Oh, that's the wrong morph. Oops. Morphiq. And then we just map that to the morph button. And then we can just start modulating this shit as well. So let's do maybe like a low pass. Oops. Let's move this around. Let's turn up the gain. Let's do probably a peak. Going like this. Let's give it 26 decibels. Let's give it a notch filter, going the other way. Let's move this one around. Maybe give this one a little less. I also want to give it a little bit of a peak filter. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Delete morph point. Peak filter and just give it a little bit of a... We can change the scale. And now we just play around in Quanta. Let's make this one You can obviously also shift the whole barbecue. Whoa. Result in a different base pattern. Let's give this queue a little bit less. Let's give it a sub. Let's bring this down to a note that we would actually use. Let's just make our... This is going to be our sub. And then I'm guessing that the filter also applies for the low pass. Yeah. That's annoying. Well, it's fine though. Let's try something else. Let's make a little bit of a different rate here. Let's try unison. I'm not sure if you can change the unison way of doing things. I'm guessing it's just like... I'm gonna add a simple riff feedback and put this to D, so tuned. Just mix that in a little bit. Let me use and smart clip instead. That's just a bit cleaner. Whoa! Oof! Ah, it's nasty. And that's only because we're using the unison mode. Let's make one of them a little bit faster. I think it's this one. That's nasty. Crunchy. That's very crunchy. I'm sure you can even like throw in growls and everything. And try and make that. Maybe a base one shot. Oh, these are gonna be nuts. Oh, these base glitches are gonna be nuts. Oof. Let's make one of them a bit longer. I think it's gonna be this one. Yeah, this is crazy. Now, comparing this to Quanta 1, I believe we can still do a lot of the same things in Quanta 1. So let's compare it, right? I think that's also a shot that we should do. So this is Quanta 1. A lot smaller. Now we have LFOs in here, and they're probably pretty simple as well. Let's put this to shape over there. We can change the skew here as well, so we can do all those things as well. You even have a sample and hold. I don't know if we have a sample and hold in the second Quanta. Modulation. Yeah, we have a sample and hold here as well. To me, this looks a little bit more like a reskin with an added quantization for the granular oscillator, which is honestly, in some cases, probably worth it just for that. But let's see how useful, how easy it is to set up these things in Quanta as well. So I'm going to go back to sample, and I'm going to right-click the position. Oh, how do we automate this with the... Oh, you'd have to go to the matrix. So I move the grain position, and then I can go to LFO. Which one are we going to use? LFO. So that's definitely an improvement in workflow over the first version. LFO 1. Oof. The way you have to imagine a granular synthesizer in a method or like in an environment like this is as a way of creating kind of like wavetable, like waveform cycles as a wavetable, but you know it's like a wavetable on drugs basically. And the grains is kind of going to determine the pitch of that wavetable. Now, not just the grains, but of course also the tune. Let's move the tune here a little bit. So I'm going to go to the matrix and automate that. We have the position already moved. Let's move the length of this. So we don't get any visual representation of that changing. You also have unison in here, so we can maybe put this to 8. So that sounds pretty good. Actually, the samples seem to load even faster. Now you can't right-click any of these knobs and then adjust the LFO amount, which is a bit annoying. Dude, the second oscillator is awesome. You didn't even try to use it as a synth yet. You can use Quanta 2 for making Reeses, even with old samples, but take advantage of a granular VST. Does the second oscillator go through the does it go through the let me try that. I'm gonna literally just use the I mean, yeah, you could change the fine tuning. But then how do you use the granular oscillator with it? I don't see a... Oh wait, input levels. Maybe like this? It's doing something. Oh, does it actually work then? Oh! Oh, okay. Yeah, this is something entirely else then. And then we can actually probably use the quantization. Oh, it's giving me pitch map vibes. That is actually sick. Ooh, got effects. And you could also put a random sample in it to give it a texture. Let's try that. Oh yeah. We could do a major chord. Oof. Let's turn up the random position. It's a big at. You can probably... I love this quantization feature. I think this is the, like, this, just this is already amazing. I mean, obviously a base one shot is not meant to be in here. Definitely has like a Quanta kind of sound to it. I mean, like a pitch map sound to it. Anime opening stuff. You can even have it just like be 2 notes, right? You could like resample this and make some cool stuff out of it. Oof! Oh, damn. We can even put the noise through it. What? Oh, this is the sample. Cool stuff. But the plugin Quanta has definitely improved quite a lot. Yeah. Oh, let me try and see what we actually dragged in here. This says N-base glitch 03. So let me try if I can literally replicate that with the new Quanta 2. So I'm just dragging the same sample. We go straight to modulation. Let's straight up just do this. Put this to sync. And then we are already set and ready to go. Just add LFO 1 here. Oh no, this is the random. Oops. Position. And then tune gets LFO 2. Turn up the grains. Let's turn on the unison mode, put it to 8. Can you actually add noise to it as well? Okay, that's actually really sick. Let's put LFO 2. You can't have presets. Wait, you can't have presets where? Would love to see a possibility for the grains to be keyed. So like obviously the higher we tune up the grains, the more of a tonality, the more of a note we get, and I feel like it should be possible to have some kind of like key from it, right? That would be awesome. Oof. Oof. Ooh! Plus the sub is being a bit loud. Let's add a bit more reverb. Oh! That's insane. But even like generating new like drop ideas, I think it can work really, really well with this plugin. Even just that. all we have to do now is just add a snappy pin here. And let's add an envelope. Audio follower, frequency shifter. Let's do multipass frequency shifter in here. Let's also solo the sub. Let's do that afterwards though. Let's add some drums. Wow. Add some more drums. And add some background effects. We just go back into the thing here. And we just edit. I do definitely want to lick it. I do definitely want to like maybe clean up the sub a little bit. The sub should be just a clean. Just a clean note. We can still change the speed of these, so let's make these a bit faster. kind of nuts. And now we can also kind of do it differently. We can actually just use the grains. We're going to use this mode. And we can actually just turn off the LFO tool entirely. We can send probably the and we can take off the position here. Obviously the more like simple way of using Quanta. It's just kind of like playing the same position, and it's a bit boring. But you could technically use it that way. I would probably add the LFO in here and just add more like detail with that. Sound also comes from the unison, by the way. I think that's also adding a whole lot of like smearing and no, it's not smearing, but it sounds like it's making it a bit smoother. Yeah, amazing. Sounds great. Now, these are obviously bass samples. So what happens if we just drag in other stuff? You can see what other stuff we have. For example, these are spectral glitches, so these are not bass glitches. we're getting into some really interesting territory here. Let's do like a little bit of a actual rhythm. Let's go a little lower. Higher. Let's try a pad and let's remove the LFO from here. And the pad is just static, so not gonna do much here. Root note, we're gonna put that back to C4. Yeah, the pads don't sound all that great. Back effects, maybe? I would probably say you would want to use some kind of input signal or input sound that will actually fit with this. Some kind of bass glitch, maybe some kind of like drum loop. We can also change the root note here, but I think we want to actually leave this at C. So this is the top. Let's try not using an LFO again. It's doing... if we can make the sub actually follow that. I'm not hearing any sub anymore. Wait. Where's the sub at? Oh, I think we reached our demo. Really? At that exact time? That's crazy. Okay. And someone said we could even make Reese's with this. And I think we could even do sustains, to be honest. We should be able to do so, like good sustains. It should be possible. Let's make some sustains with this. I'm going to go ahead and write a different... on the bottom. Knows when to stop. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Why does it not know when to stop? Is that a bug? Envelope MIDI. I'm gonna just add the output of my Empower rack here to this, so it stops playing. Nope, it just keeps playing. That's a bug, right? Good morning. It's a bug, yes. Okay. I'm not tripping then. I think if we have the grains like this and just randomize it slightly, we get a little bit more of a... I think it's when notes play right after another. That might be why. I'm going to cut these out a little bit. Also, it seems to stop. Something is weird with the sub. There's something like there's a second note in there. Whoa, this is like hella bugged. Now it's fixed after having the MPE off. And then now it's bugged again. What? Can you guys let me know if this is in the full version as well? It sounds like I can't really use this. Because it starts layering with itself and just keeps playing, which is a bit odd. Why does it do that? Wait, what? Let me bring this closer. It would be really cool to have the grains kind of be like key mapped. get some really, really crazy screeches out of this. Oof. Is that a different bass pattern? Yeah, it just bugs out at times. But yeah, I think for bass sound design, this also works really, really great. If it worked, because it seems to be a bit buggy right now. But I really like the other feature, and someone said that I can actually use the normal unison in here and get maybe some really cool superstars out of this. So let's just add. Kind of dislike the. Come on. So we can turn on unison. Oh Jesus. Oh, this is loud. And then we can just move the fine tune. Oh, was that or was it a tune? What am I supposed to move? I'm guessing I'm gonna have to send it through the granular oscillator, right? Because this oscillator doesn't have any random. Yeah, this one just doesn't work. Unless I'm missing one. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna have to send this to through here. Almost sounds like noise when you have it up like all the way. Yeah, fair. There we go. Okay, that's actually a really nice sounding. Oh no! Don't do that to me. Please. Oh, no. Oh, no. Turn on the quantize. That kind of reminds me of, like some church stuff. Sounds kind of nice. Let's try a scale, C major, and let's try a chord. 4, 7, 16, and then a minus 24, just like usual. Oh, what the? What the hell? What the hell is happening now? Is this monophonic? What the? What? What the hell? What is happening? Does this thing have... Can you play multiple notes with this? I don't think you can. But why is it not working then? Future would be like... Because something is modulating the tune. But this is currently just the oscillator. I'm gonna get rid of key. What? I think this is a monophonic synth. I'm gonna reload Quanta. Maybe it fixes itself. That was a bit sussy. Oh, there we go. It fixed itself. Is it on unison? I think once you turn on... Okay, yeah, if once you turn on unison mode, and that's why it goes cuckoo. No, it doesn't play the F note anymore. What? I think my demo ran out, so that's why I have to delete all the instances then. Okay, and then let's go ahead and send that to the... Let's not do the key here. There we go. And then maybe you can even quantize it to only be like major notes. Use both oscillators maybe. Well, that sounds pretty full. I don't know if I would probably still prefer them on like wavetables. So yeah, unison. But I'm sure what this is like really useful is like for stuff like this. We have to take out the chord. I'm sure this can be like really useful for like future bass. You know, it's like even as like little hits like that. And turn on unison. Eliminate. This very much reminds me of like a modular system. But yeah, this sounds pretty cool. I like it a lot. I think you can make like instant pads with this, of course, if you just drag in any song as well. If you guys know how to do that, it's super easy. We should probably do a clean, oops, a clean Quanta 2. And then I'm just gonna load up. You can just load up anything really to make a pad out of it. But I'm gonna just load up this song. So you just pick any section there, and then you start turning up the grains, turn up the random. You have a pad. That's usually the easiest way to do it. You have some sidechain happening there? I like this update. What I don't think is so important is stuff like chorus, delay, and reverb. Like, all this stuff is nice to have right in the synth. But I think what I would have personally rather seen is maybe like an audio version of Quanta 2, where you can like record audio in and then like mess with it in here or something like that. But I mean, Portal exists, so. This is still top notch, but I think a lot of the stuff that this can do, Quanta 1 can do as well. You know, you could literally drag in the same sample. It drags in faster as well for some reason, which is really weird. I really like this though. Let's pair them up. I'm gonna do Quanta 2 next to Quanta. Oh, we can also use unison in here, by the way. So we can change that down. Let's go to modulation. This is pretty unique stuff. Oof. Why is this filter not working? Wait. Sampler broken? Excuse me? Modulation. Let's see how fast we can do it in Quanta 2. It's a bit quieter. Like the fact that you can like make like really quick like Skrillex like LFOs out of this. I like that a whole lot. When we use the band pass here. I think if we just like were to add like a snap peep, a frequency shifter. That's out of not purple. Oof. Oof. And let's make the whole mix sound a bit brighter. Let's add a nice little to it. Make this a bit faster. This sounds awesome. That think this is gonna be great for like intros and such. Sweet. For some reason, the demo is running a little longer than I would expect it to. But yeah, that sounded pretty cool. I like that a lot. ¿Cómo llegué aquí? ¿Cómo llegué aquí? Are the NASCAR rides part of your Patreon? Yes, all of these sample packs right here are part of my Patreon. All this stuff. Obviously, you can't hear some of these because the audio is being routed differently to Ableton right now, but these are, for example, this is just the most recent pack. Just a bunch of really cool. Like going through the sidechain. And stuff like that. Stuff like that. We get a bunch of bass one shots. And then on top of that, you get a bunch of really cool glitches. Then that's all just one of the 6 sample packs that are currently on the Patreon. A bunch of cool back effects. Impacts. I mean, there's so much stuff at this point that it's difficult to show all of it. And then obviously the cymbals. Rides as well, so you can make your own. Snares. Stuff like that as well. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot. This sounds pretty cool. I think the sidechain is thinking there's 2 drums playing. I like Quanta too. I think it's cool, but I don't 100% know if I would personally upgrade just yet. Because again, you can do a lot of the stuff with Quanta 1 as well. Sweet. So that was that plugin. Let's make a short, like, little intro section with that plugin in less than 20 minutes, because obviously then the plugin is going to just fry itself. So I'm going to try and write a quick little progression, and I think that'll wrap up the stream, because I don't want to start anything else right now, because we've already been in the stream like 2 hours now. So, and it's getting a little late. I need to fix my sleep schedule a little bit. So let's load up Quanta 2. Let's try to make it only Quanta as well. Should be able to do that. Don't use the mode. Send this to oscillator 1. Turn the random. Let's do about that. we are in D minor, so. Wait, what? Why does that sound so weird? Whoa. That's not the same. All right, I think for the bottom reeds, we should probably just do a serum. So I have a D minor. I think here we have. When you use one of the layer stabs here from the second sample pack, I want to use this in here. We'd add a note in Quanta. And since this is a single one shot, we can do quantization. Maybe have some something in here. Maybe have something quotes. I'm gonna have to preview these files. That's not a quart in a mile. Some loops? Nah. Keys, maybe? So Foley. Let me go to Splice real quick. Just to see if we can find something here. We gotta be quick before the Quanta demo runs out. So I gotta hurry up. Let's go sounds. Stuff that I already have, right? The U library. And then we go type loop. And then well, melody, right? It should be melody.
That's a rap.
Never gonna let you go.
We can even try a vocal.
I don't need to explain it.
Let's see if we can find anything that is actually in the key, like D minor.
Yeah. Hold me to the waist, baby, touch me.
Maybe that. No, that's the wrong key. Let's go to let's do I wasn't so loud in the beginning, what the hell? And it's plugged again. Oh, there we go. need is like a singular hit, like a singular tone. So maybe like a one shot.
To the waist, baby, touch me. Oh, get the love up.
I don't think I have something like that here. I know that Ableton has a couple of those, so maybe we'll try choosing one of Ableton's. Maybe just with a C1, usually. Yeah. So let's just add the same thing here. Maybe a D1? No, it's always C. C3 maybe? I think that's going to be pretty good. And then we pick a... What we could also make is we could use one of the modulators here to modulate this with, and something just keeps on playing again. How long is this envelope out? Oh, it's way too long. Okay. And what we could do is we can make that like that, for example. Oh, that's so cool. This is such a cool feature, this quantization. I love that. Let's go with C4. I know that you guys can't hear these. That's fine. This is a grand piano. That's so cool. Sweet. Sounds pretty cool, to be honest. I like it a lot. Are the NASCAR rides? Oh, we've got that. That's awesome, brother. Thank you. I'll be subscribing soon. That's cool. Thank you very much. Second VTuber, YouTube. Second YouTube. Wait, technically you are a certified VTuber. Thank you very much. Wait, technically you are. Oh, wait, you got that. Do you have to buy Quanta 2 or can you upgrade it from Quanta 1? Yes, you can upgrade it for $60. But I don't know. I don't know fully if it's worth it just yet, because there are some bugs in this. Obviously, they'll probably like fix those. Just the quantization feature here. That's pretty nuts. Like, that's really cool. And the LFOs, I think they cleaned up the LFOs quite a bit. The unison sounds a bit cleaner as well. But I don't know, Quanta 1 is also fine. The only thing that you can't do obviously is the granular, the quantization, the granular quantization. I don't even think that's a feature in Quanta 1, right? That doesn't have it. No, you don't have it in here. And obviously for bass design, as you guys remembered from earlier, it sounded fucking insane for that. Have you used Patch Shop before? Yes, I have. I've used Patch Shop before, and it was a bit confusing. But that was probably just because I didn't quite know that it was a granulizer, right? I mean, it was quite obvious from the UI, but I think the UI was a bit chaotic. And then obviously, since we're running in demo mode, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select all of these and freeze these tracks. Oh, oops. Oops. Oh no, did I? Oops. No, I deleted everything. Damn it. Damn it. I messed up. I deleted everything. Well, there you go. And then obviously for bass design, this is actually quite useful as well. For example, if we go to D, go down to D0, and just do this, for example, we're going to take a simple LFO tool. We're going to just do this quick pair up one more time. Envelope follower. We will do a Morph EQ and power rack and Quanta 2. And then we'll just drag in any like kind of material, preferably some kind of like bass glitch, for example. And then with LFO tool, we'll do a simple and then we're going to map the volume output of that to the Morph EQ. Do a quick little automation. Let's turn these things up here a little bit. I think we're a little bit too low with the pitch, so let's turn this up too. And then turn up the Quanta. Like that, turn this on. I would like to separate the sub from this. I would like highly appreciate that. Being able to like maybe like filter only the granular oscillator or something like that. One easy fix to that obviously would be to just use a separate sub, so we could just do this. And then we can just filter the Quanta one. I don't think the filter quite lines up with where it's actually like cutting out. It sounds a bit weird. And then we can mess around with the position. And let's turn up the gain here a little bit. Let's go to 36 decibels. We add a little bit of a low pass to it. Let's do a notch filter. And let's do a little peak filter that goes like this. Oops, don't move it while it's playing. Now all we got to do is go to the modulation, pick a square, 2 triangle waves, and one we're gonna sync on them too. One's gonna be 1/2, and one's gonna be like 1. And then this one is going to control the position. So we just add right-click the position, and then just add. And then the other one can like do maybe the pitch. Maybe the length of the grains here. And these grains just a little bit. And then we get stuff like that. And with the morphic hue. You can throw in different glitches. And then obviously you can go back to the the low end becomes a lot cleaner once we have a separate sub in there. Peak filter for a second. What do you mean a peak filter? But that would perfectly describe the sound it makes. Peak filter. Wow, you get some crazy stuff. Obviously, you can also drag in like growls, for example. You can drag in bass patterns. You can also turn on some unison. We can turn up the random here. Just make it sound more. Whoa, you get some crazy stuff out of this. You can obviously move the position really, really slow. And go back as the morph key. You can also put the morph EQ onto the right onto the Quanta instead of the sub here, and then you can make the peak into a high pass filter. I'm always getting like some kind of FM sounds out of this. Do some entrada delay on it as well. Yeah, you get some crazy stuff out of this. Like, I could just keep doing this for hours. Wow. Ridiculous stuff. Bro, ridiculous. Random here with the unison sounds really cool, by the way. It gives it like a weird smear that is really unique to Quanta. Ridiculous. So, and the cool part is that you can just like scan through it slower. It very much reminds me of the workflow in Native Instruments Form, which I think basically is just a granulizer, right? It's like some permanent preserving algorithm. Damn, the unison makes this sound so interesting. Oof. Let's give it just one note. Let's make the LFO tool differently for the sub. I think I'm gonna just put this onto the Quanta one. Oof. Yeah, you get like super unique like bass lines out of this. Nasty. You can probably like throw in any other sound now as well, and it'll do some interesting stuff. I also have this weird spectral noise, which is like this. So maybe that gives us some interesting results as well. Maybe if we push it down and low enough. Probably not though. This is what just pure white noise would sound like. Some spectral glitches we have here as well. Yeah, I would say probably like bass sounds would probably absolutely work the best here. Oof. That's why everything was sounding a bit weird. Okay. Let's try this one. where's the resonance coming from? Where's the Morphic then? I think this resonance is a bit too high. Oh, because it's because it's a high pass filter. We need to switch it to be a peak. That's what the. We should just probably add just a normal high pass then. Sounds very different now. This still has too much. Oh Jesus! We gotta move this. Interesting how much like resonance the Morphic can give you. Obviously, we can make some kind of like we can make some heavy basses with this as well. I'm gonna turn up the demo ran out. Oops. Yeah, as you can see, we could just literally just play around. And we get some insane stuff out of this. Let's go to the envelope. I think with the envelope follow would have to be right around here. Like that, yeah. We just find a good sound with. We can obviously still move through the position here, so we can still grab a modulator, put it to sync, and re-trigger. Probably 1.8 here, skew all the way over there, and then just do this, and then we get some pretty unique one-shots right there. Yeah. That's unique. Oof. I wish the LFO here wasn't as like ridiculous, because like if I push this here, it's a bit too much. But yeah. I think I might just get this, because this is pretty nuts. Like, you can just drag in any base pattern and just generate new stuff out of it. That's pretty ridiculous. And does it also change the pitch if we do, for example, let's do triplet grid. Not triplet grid, just normal. We would have to automate the LFO here. Yeah, that works. Perfect. I would say with the unison mode, it sounds a bit cooler. Oof. Let's add a serum in here. Let's actually just go in here. Let's add one bass, one shot here. And we just high pass this. Make it last a little shorter. But it gets so many variations out of... And then of course we could like resample this. It looks like the sub could be probably a bit stronger. Sweet. What's the... So you could just resample that. And then get something entirely new in just like a matter of seconds. That's pretty impressive. So this one in. Let's copy the LFO tool over to the sub one, even though we could just probably automate the LFO here. Make this even shorter. Yeah, you got some absolutely nasty stuff out of this. Oh, what the fuck? Make this shorter. I would say there's like a couple of like settings that you can do to create certain sounds out of this. There's certain like texture to it. But I'm sure you could probably like find a way to get even more crazy stuff out of the same material. nicely about taking like a bass loop is that you can kind of like come up with new rhythms. So you could probably get a bit more clean sounds if you just like made them in Serum, for example. But man, you get like stuff out of here. But I would have like not thought about, you know? Oh. Crazy stuff. So I think if you wanted to use the samples from the My Last sample pack and you don't want to feel imposter syndrome, just send them through Quanta 2. You're probably gonna get a lot of cool stuff there. Also, I like that they offer this specific shape right here, because you can do a lot of cool stuff with this specific shape here. Let's go waveform tune, for example. You can probably like nicely mix these in right here. If we were to like resample the top bass. And then let's do freeze track, flatten. awesome. You get some absolutely crazy stuff out of this. Munchy bases, yes. But yeah, I like Quanta. I think it's cool. I think most other most other granulizers, they're a bit too much. This is pretty simple to use. I do think that one thing that I dislike is, compared to the first Quanta, a lot more focus in the interface was put towards the grind section. While in the new one, it looks like, I mean, this is the granular section as well. So there's a lot of space there as well that they use. Actually, more space as well. I would have liked to see the oscillators maybe not have as much space, but to be honest, I'm fine with that. I'm likely going to use the granular section and granular oscillator anyways. But I do feel like a lot of what we're doing in here, we can absolutely do in Quanta, you know? So, I don't know. Maybe they'll maybe they'll update it. Maybe they'll add some cool other features to it. Not sure if I can recommend it for the 160 or the $60 upgrade, because you know, right now there's a clear bug with the MPE happening, I think. Yeah, I don't know. One thing that I do absolutely like though is this thing. You can straight up just send stuff. That's pretty nuts. Like this. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. I might just get it, to be honest. I think it's, as long as I hopefully don't get the same bug with like the staining note in the full version, I think I might just get this, honestly. Because for me it's only 60 since I only need to upgrade. So mostly quality of life improvements. That's what it feels like. It feels like the core engine is still there. And obviously this thing is pretty nice. Even though I think you could probably get something like that done with pitch map as well, maybe? Oh wait, so you can use the voucher on top of the upgrade? Yeah, I don't know either. That would be pretty nuts. Almost reminds me of like a... Almost reminds me of a... like if we took this off and we just added like a digitalis, for example. Kind of reminds me of this. Okay. Or the other one, which was from Good Herds, so GHZ Lossy, which also had some... This one does... Definitely sounds different though. It sounds like this one is doing like some spectral stuff rather than just being literal like compression. But I'm not sure. It sounds a little what's it called, like smeary. While lossy, GHS lossy sounds a little cleaner. But yeah, I really like the fact that you can just put the LFO into the granulizer. Now I'm playing a chord. Yeah, this is cool. Sweet. Just enable honey and see if it puts anything in, to be honest. Actually, I don't know if the component plays... Yeah, true. Pokemon encounter. Pretty much sounds like it, right? It has a bit of that like pitch map sound to it because, again, we're like quantizing the notes. But yeah, cool. Did I do that correctly? Yes, I did. Perfect. Sweet. Someone just screamed in the background? Did someone scream in the background? Would you say pitch map is worth getting rather than Synaptic? That makes no sense because pitch map is by Synaptic. You probably mean if it's worth to get it rather than retune? Is that what you mean? Retune, yes. Yeah, I would probably recommend pitch map over retune. I do think that retune is the more stable and a little bit more coherent, like workflow-wise, but pitch map does inevitably have a better sound. You literally pay more for Quanta 2 if you already have Quanta 1. How much is Quanta 2? It's 129. How much was Quanta 1 when it released? Because I don't remember. Let me actually log into the website. I don't know if this is the right password. Oh, it is. Okay. Great. And then you show me all of my address details and shit right away when I log in. That's great. I'm glad I didn't have the fucking screen share on. Quanta 2 is 130. I remember Quanta 1 was 100. Make new EP with Thunder, maybe. They have a couple of other plugins as well that look quite interesting. They seem to have done like an overhaul on all of the plugins. Pan Station and so does Cities, Discord 4. Did that also get an upgrade? I don't think so, right? That looks upgraded? I don't know. Do they have like a news thingy here? Home? Everything old is new again. As you plainly see, we have given the audio damage website a much needed overhaul due to it being very spoken with allergy. Product cadence, the things we find unpleasant. And so looper. Oh, interesting. Okay, and wait, products, instruments, Quanta, still 129 for me. So I don't get a discount, it seems, even though I have Quanta. What? Wait, what? I own Quanta, why do I not get a... What? Audio damage. Maybe I turned off email notifications. Update available for Quanta, but that's a long time ago. I don't think I can upgrade. I'm logged in, but I can't upgrade. Yeah, no. I'd have to pay the full price. That makes no sense. Well, same deal with me. Yeah, I'm not getting a upgrade discount. You know which stream shows you explaining the Empower rack? Oh, I don't remember. Probably the one with the Empower rack in the title. The thing is, you inevitably will pay less for Quanta 2 if you don't already have Quanta 1. You inevitably will pay less for Quanta 2 if you don't already have Quanta 1, factoring in the money you already paid. Yeah, but the idea is that Quanta 2 apparently is its own new product, so you're getting a discount even though it's not an update to Quanta 1. But I'm not even getting the discount, so I would, like, there's no discount, I guess. There's no discount? Because I don't see it on my side. I don't see a discount for Quanta 2. I see a couple of other cool plugins, but I don't know. Product support. No, I don't have. No, I'm not. I didn't get a discount. I think it's because I'm not subscribed to their newsletter. I can add myself to their newsletter probably, and then maybe I turn that off or something. Directly to the inbox. Will I get something though? No, not yet. Well, I'm gonna probably have to wait. So anyone that was subscribed to the email thingy then probably got an upgrade discount. I didn't. If you bought Quanta from Blog and Boutique, the voucher will appear in the next day's feds. That's what Audio Damage wrote. Well, the email told me it was an update. Lol, not a very big update to be honest. They built the VST from scratch. They made a similar thing with Sooth 2. Oh, they built Quanta 2 from scratch. Then that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's unfortunate that you can't really tell, right? Like, it feels pretty much the same way, if not a little slower than Quanta 1, because the things that load in, like whenever you load in a small thingy, it takes quite a bit to load in. But I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for until they maybe update it again, and maybe it'll just run a bit better. Hopefully they keep updating the demo as well, so I can check that out. But other than that, it's getting pretty late here, and that was a super fun stream playing around with granular synthesis. It's not that scary. It used to look very, very scary, but is a quite simple concept, I would say. They built the VST. Oh, we heard that. Speaking of SUV 2, have you heard about the DSEQ? It's like a SUV alternative. I haven't heard of that, but you can use my DEQ rack from my Patreon, which is just one band, so it's definitely not as close as SUV 2. You'd have to like duplicate it a bunch. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Friday live stream. Next week is going to be pretty cool. There's going to be new Patreon stuff, and hopefully the serum skin sometime next month. And we're going to be starting to use a little bit more serum in the next time, simply because of the filters that it has. It just Faceplum just doesn't have the same filters, like the same comp filters with the implemented low pass, high pass stuff that makes them sound incredibly good. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll be heading off now. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and regarding everyone from the Patreon, I'll see you guys on Sunday. Anyways, goodbye.